All right.
What's it?
Your mom.
I hear you, buddy. I'm getting to keep up. I don't know how you're amazing.
Yes,
Yeah, you got that
was
right.
just an estimate.
You got that, Mr. Right, Mr.
Yeah.
E-Page.
That was just an estimate. Trying to focus on the road.
There's one here. Someone would have grabbed it if we just found Haley. Hopefully.
There you go.
I've just been different examples that I did just now and keep track of the ledge.
We used to put right in the middle of the screen. Yeah.
Can you swipe that away?
It's not on an iPhone. Other people are supposed to, you can just do this and this and this and it won't show up. And I'm like,
I'm using.
Morning.
yeah.
Because then you can.
Yeah, Mom got one kid
Told me your locker none of it I can go to. I have no idea where it is. Logic and numbers in there just don't exist.
Yeah, I hear you there. Okay, so you grab your sheet here. We'll fill out your sheet first.
Okay?
So on sheet one,
Yeah.
let's see. Rizzo is yellow.
Okay, R-I-Z-Z-O.
Yep.
Oh.
That would mean artichoke is red.
Okay, go ahead.
On sheet two, on here it is king is red,
Okay.
and that means which Japanese is on that sheet. I think it's Yanagisawa. Where's my sheet? Where's my sheet?
Don't know.
That's okay. King is playing at Yanagisawa.
Okay. Diana. Okay.
Yeah.
You just need one person holding the coffee.
So that's male.
Yeah. 2 and 3 are the A qualifying units
Oh,
for the
okay.
men.
3.
3 is Harada is red.
Okay.
Epping will be yellow.
Okay.
4, that is Zon is red.
Okay.
And Madden is yellow.
Got it.
Sheet 5, Armstrong is red. They are playing that is Ladder.
Okay then.
Okay.
Sheet 6.
We'll have everything over here. Yes, yes.
That is Marco is yellow.
Start because we had the compressor turned down cold for yesterday. Okay.
And I'm not sure which.
What's that?
might be a little slow to start because the compressor was turned down for the temperatures just a week.
It's related to
1462. Do you care that I've turned the thing around so I can see it?
No, I don't. No, I don't care. No, what are we at? I was gonna look at. What are we at?
You're at 59 and 44 point something.
59. Which one?
That one.
My wife is at home.
46 and 57. That's actually okay.
What are you at?
46 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees, 57%.
Did you talk to Sam from yesterday?
Yep. Well, it's what we have to work with.
No, all that, did you hear? So all I know from yesterday is Sam said, what did he get? It was 3 degrees cooler than he was.
Yeah,
Does that make
because
sense?
Three's a lot, but
When he came in first thing in the morning or something?
he said when he turned the compressor, when he got here, he turned the compressor up. And it took a while to get up to temperature. It was 3 degrees too cold. It took forever to come up. That's why I turned that around so that we can see what the air temperature was. Is that sensor out there on an app, a wireless thing?
you gotta be kidding.
I'm not kidding.
How are we doing?
1528.
Is anyone sitting there?
Yes, we should be happy now.
That's mine.
That's yours?
Yes, please.
That? Don't be sorry, I thought he was one of my.
What do you
mean usually? Here or before?
There's like a camera.
Oh,
It's better than
this
it
is what the expectation should be.
Logistics are just like
can curl a little.
Well,
We're just gonna put an X on who has hammer to start the game. Once they're done their pregame cross. They're doing the draws right now. They usually do 2 practice rocks and then the third one is the counter. And they're gonna do all the measuring and figure it out all on their own.
we're not doing it wrong.
Right.
Okay, they're doing
We'll see once the game
not
starts.
until-
You know what? We just need to hit the bridge. Sure.
That's 16-1.
Should update
It's
the
not good.
standings.
We're gonna do something about that.
A little too quick.
That's too quick.
So
Quick, I'm gonna fix that.
the clear is what?
For your information, that was 77 here.
Okay.
50 and
Kinda
75.
select the color of the
Huh? The size of the kettle is relatively small
right now, yeah.
because it's cooler than small.
So this is the third time down the path, so it should be 60.
Oh no, Julia Marco. That's what these times go. So Marco's yellow.
Oh yeah, it's really quick, because I mean, it's gonna go flat later on. Because you have a base pebble that's big enough that it'll be fine. Exactly.
No, I may have to turn it up a little. I did already turned it up somewhat. It's turned up a half a degree right now.
That's 15.8, that's not gonna stop.
Should wait.
They think it's gonna stop. They keep going as if they think it's gonna stop.
So then it goes next team, like Rizzo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They'll be happy with it.
Yeah, no, him, he's not happy with it, ever. He's a,
Well, I think I didn't know he was there.
and
I wasn't looking.
Epping and 2 Oregon boys.
Is that why you're here?
No, I'm here because my client canceled my entire day at 12:05 last night.
I got Bruce coming in later. But you're welcome to stay and we can help, because any help we can.
12:05 they informed us.
What did you
12:05
find
they
interesting about what we did today? Nothing in particular.
I'd like to know why the scraper is so why the ice underfoot and the scraper tires is so slippery, assuming it
Too warm.
considers a huge
The air's too
base
warm.
down.
No, the air's too warm. The tires get warm. Tires get warm. I need to clean them too. I don't even clean the outside to clean them. What happens is the grease that's on, the grease that we put there when we're flooding, and we've been trying to get up by scraping, it gets on the tires, just like it gets on the rocks. It wasn't bad today.
I found
It's
that
spinning around a little
interesting.
bit.
I found it awkward to turn the thing There's got to be a better way. Probably the way when you go from center to center, you have more time, but to go from this edge to this edge of the sheet, you have to turn it more sharply. So when you draw, could I go from this side
No.
to that sheet?
No, Epping through
Or
first.
can you switch?
But you have to.
So he lost, so that means,
What you're doing is to just stick up in that one sheet and it gets going all of a sudden.
and then you're just gonna
Like,
go
where'd
into
I
that
go?
Epping.
I didn't try going to the
Yeah, when you get it, you're just hit on the circle where
in front of people that were outside the glass watching.
I don't see people driving around backing out up to the blade, turn around and just keep the blade on the ice.
And does it matter if you go over the
sheet
spot?
one red is it?
More about it.
Sheet one red is it?
Shoot one murder truck.
Yep.
Do it when
Seven,
playing surface.
four,
I go up back and
already
forth here
checked it.
2 or 3 times, cleaning up the back.
On sheet two, red is
Right,
there
and
as well.
and when I'm
But
turning,
when you're out
I'm
on the playing
turning.
surface, it should be a defined pattern. One that we know we want
So
to
if
do.
I was to scrape here twice, I actually take it more. It's not that I'm just sitting on the ice.
No, red is
No,
wrong.
you won't take a lot off.
And that's what you talk about scraping in.
6, 7, 4, 6, 7. Yellow has hammer.
If you,
Yeah.
but you don't worry about that with the nipple.
Oh no, it just takes the top. It just it doesn't do anything.
And that's why you're overlapping. And that's
Yeah.
just to make sure.
Just make sure that
Yeah,
that
you get it out where it's
gets exactly. In fact, it's so far out there. What the hell are you doing out there?
There's 2 each already down there.
Okay.
So yellow
See, actually sliding, the nipper gets away.
Hang over your shoulder.
Okay.
I don't know when to slow down, but the nipper gets away from it.
It should. And it's not taking enough. We're not cutting enough snow, right? The nipper should stay on the berm. It's a very quick indicator of how much snow is coming off.
No, you lose it.
Well, then it needs to be
Which
set,
means I
turned down.
had to slow down.
I know.
To make the corner so that it didn't go sliding
We
off.
should turn it down.
Okay.
But the speed was good, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Right off the bat.
Yeah, sometimes it's slow and
Is, yeah, no, the only comment I've heard is the rocks are dead, which we all
Oh,
know.
really?
Really? What a surprise.
And it's straight.
And it's straighter than we would like it.
Agreed. Was another week, but
If you had your brother, would you have sanded them harder?
no, I would have done
Less
them.
hard
I would have done them at a different time.
I've got this distance thing on the glasses.
We normally do it a week after the ice is in. Don't do it before we, right after, because we haven't got the shit off the ice, right? So what's the sense of? Anyway, but we're running out of time. And
So how are you gonna make it curl more?
I'm
If you're not gonna
today.
sand harder, no.
Oh,
Next
and
week
next
or
to
the
the
week
wall,
after.
if it doesn't come up, we sand it again. I bought the paper
Oh.
for it, ready to go. We're
Okay,
ready to go.
then it is with the rocks.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
So we're just gonna make the pad as level as we can, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
control.
we're gonna
curl
control with the
flow.
rocks, yeah. As soon as, I mean, if it won't come up,
Then why couldn't I ever get you to do rocks more often over at the other, the place that shall not be named?
maybe I just didn't want to listen to it.
That's fair. Okay.
Well,
It's a
I'm
lot of work to do.
Well, it's not that, it's money, it's $300 and some odd for sandpaper.
Okay.
But, I had to deal with Peter that we were shooting for 4 feet,
Oh,
okay?
Okay.
And that was it, like, my agreement was 4 seconds to the house, 4 feet of curl. If it 4 or 5, you know, but nothing under. If I starts getting under, then we're gonna do it, right? It's an exercise in the room. I'm just happy the center line was fucked up. I got that impression from Sam that there was a problem with the center line. I'm like, I don't think so.
it's
They long enough to screw that.
No, it's the way everybody believes. Almost everybody, if you watch, they've got the rock just to the on their left eye and their back, and the and it runs out the first.
if you ever end
Hello,
up on this
Jennifer
page,
Cuddy.
just click on admin.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Yes, I was.
Oh, yeah, I heard that one too.
I'm great. How about you?
I'm gonna use that.
Website went down almost about 7 times yesterday. I don't know what's going on with
I'd be
it.
better. I had clients cancel a big tour today, so I'd be better if I was out selling a house.
Let the whining begin.
It's not helpful, yeah.
You know,
Okay, so we had an assignment.
Down right now.
I did the centers, you weren't here, I did the
Yeah,
center.
do your sheet. As long as we have the sheet, I can always catch up.
Because snow, have a good center.
No, I just.
Oh, that'll affect the, well, yeah, eventually the rocks, the whole, I see. Look the axe, check the axe, so I checked the axe with a hand scraper to see that there wasn't a thing I didn't want to hit with a scraper.
right. In a normal routine, you would have filled knee prints.
Yeah.
And you would
On the regular
Most of the past years, I had one other person reach out
on
to me,
the
I never
ice
got
where
back.
and fill those in where,
Cassie's always
but you don't get that with these people.
Matt was the light.
You might get the occasional broom that
Well,
goes
Dale Matchett would have left a few marks, remember Dale?
Chris Young.
One night, I tell you a story, we're in Cookstown playing Major League in Cookstown, he broke 4 brooms. It's okay because he works for Dallas Plus.
I know, but serious emotional issues, Dale, always.
Yeah, the curl will come up at about second and third.
He was a fun guy to drink with.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Which was
like
a
that.
good, which was a good thing because he drank a lot.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, I tell the story too that we played in Cookstown. We never had a ride program because half the people in the Major League were OPP guys.
And then I was.
I was there in
Okay, the
Fort
hacks.
Eldon when he fell asleep on
Not
the
so much this event, like this event will make our revenue.
Okay, well, good news was that nothing was melting into the ice today, which means it went 49 is. What did I say it was 49? No, 40.
No, it was 57.
And 40.
The temperature, it was 44 something.
44. We're still 4 degrees above what we want to be, but there's nothing we can do about it. This weather, we'd have to get the weather down before.
Okay, but if we're 4 degrees above where we want to be,
That's
why isn't the thing coming on?
because it doesn't register temperature. It's not an air conditioner. It measures humidity.
I thought it did both. I thought it was like
It's not
one
an air, it's not an air conditioner.
It's just a heater.
It's a heater.
So it only
Well, the theory is it's a
We had a
mattress
couple
sport.
long games yesterday.
Yes.
So
They should
it's
never
tough
put
because I'm
this
also
thing in.
coaching the event on the men's
with
side.
a
They
bag.
should never put this
I
thing
went out
in.
and won one women's game yesterday.
I'm not telling a story, Matt.
Yeah,
We're trying to
so
run
if
this
you
thing
click on
in
the
the summertime, it doesn't work. You need to fix it. Okay. It's great for the wintertime, summertime, disaster.
The heater.
Well, yesterday was a good example. Temperature was getting out of hand and Sam turned the compressor down to a lower, I don't know what he turned it down to. It was a little bit vague. Like, it would be really nice if he gave me a number, right? Instead of saying, I turned it down. Turn it down from what? So I had to put this in. I put numbers this morning. Okay, I know what it's
Colors
at.
are good. So now who has the hammer? Yeah, it froze
Bring
out.
Madonna.
I think they're out there.
I like that song.
You're feeling good about the ice.
Click on that certain side.
And Punchy, I already slept last night. I was here at 5:30.
And submit.
I was 2 hours sleep yesterday. So last night I
Everything
went,
was gone.
last night I went to bed at 7, woke up at 11, and then went back to 2 for more.
They never stop. Those wrong. Watch your system. Holy shit! This is this ever gonna stop?
It's barely moving, but it's
It's not stopping
but it's
either.
still moving.
Maybe I better turn the compressor up.
What was the ice temperature this morning?
The answer to that question is
23?
23.2.
Okay. Which is cold.
And it's cold, about a degree colder. So shooting for 24.3.
But 24.3 to be faster.
Theoretically,
And we can't cool the building.
we can't go with that rate. So because
So we're
of the
using
higher
the ice
air,
to cool the building.
well, it's a compromise.
All other websites work fine. Well, maybe not all other, but.
But I don't know that we need to be as cool as we are. But, you know, I mean, unless somebody complains about the speed. I don't think it's fair to be a moving target.
I don't think anybody's gonna complain that it's not fast enough. It's just fine.
So I'm gonna let you be. I have a couple things I have to do in the pro show.
Oh, yeah.
If you need me, just come grab me.
Yeah, okay.
Make sure you have a donut or two, guys. There's donuts here if you wish. Please eat them, or I'll eat
Plus,
too many.
most of these,
You'll have to ask me.
Right, see that happen, the guy says there's donuts, I'm here.
Now what's Oh, okay.
I just do this. I try and stay in my own, what do they call it, basket or something. Whoa, sugar. Wow,
I still can't get used
I
to
left
this.
with my wife this morning with an argument. She, you know what she said to me?
What?
She said, how are you doing this for?
This?
Yeah, that was a good one.
When did she say that? Today?
Every day in the last 2 weeks.
Oh. You're doing it because you're a good guy
I'm an
and they
idiot.
needed somebody
I'm an idiot.
and you didn't want them to hire an idiot to do it.
So they got me, and I'm an idiot.
And no, but you'll get, you know, you'll teach somebody how to do it and then it'll be done the way you want it and that's great. I think it's running about 25, 26 seconds right now, which is a little quick. That's Ottawa quick. Our ice never gets that quick here
Until now.
in Ontario, in the rest of Ontario.
Do you remember what the speed was at championship night for Peter?
I wasn't there.
16. Whole game.
1581.
Kind of makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this, you just have to change your game to a different type of game. That's all you do. Hit the rim, tap, roll, la la la. I need to see a draw. I want to see a draw the outside of this. The sheets.
And yet we're here.
Yesterday was, yesterday was curling all
Number of
over.
dollars
Well, it should.
over the last 10 years.
I literally want.
If that's a thing, it's a very new thing.
Yeah.
I've never had to, I haven't had to go.
Yeah.
Wilkin, you know, last night asked me if I wanted to come and do the 7:30, 9:30 draws
You
with
need to
them.
talk to Ottawa people, Sudbury people.
I was in bed.
Or last night.
So, you know, yesterday afternoon, he did the 7:30, 9:30 draws. Yesterday.
What's selfish about Ottawa?
All right.
Give up their ice to them. That's why
The guy they hired didn't stay.
Yeah, 'cause you got
I don't know whether he was here.
I
think it was-
He was here with,
I think it was more that John's a friend and was asking me whether or not, hey, do you want to come? I'm doing the ice because you're trying
for
to.
another.
Yeah, see, it won't cross.
Oh,
wait.
I missed that.
I could replay it here.
well, it's not
Well,
there.
you said.
She's trying to
Sounds great. I like
lie
that.
and she
That makes sense.
Yes.
You gotta go
Okay,
to-
there you go.
So I literally wrote that, that's why I was slower.
it was up in the top, like right on the L.
I was just about to do this wrong.
Good morning. Good, how are you?
She threw the center line there, not bad. It probably has to work. There. She threw the center line. But the problem, if she had to wait, it would have been definitely fast forward. Throw it. Okay, let's see what's in here.
What do you want to know? The long time?
No, I don't see how much you go.
Yeah, the best ice in Ontario used to be Dave's Merklinger's ice in Ottawa. For years and years and years. Well, you didn't know that. You used to play. Same as me. You played at the same time when you played with Joe, right?
Did you pick up 2 on that or is it 3?
I played Kingston. I don't think I ever played it.
No? Oh, we used to go to, it was a treat going to Ottawa every year. Just to
You know who I thought might apply for here?
Who's that?
Bill Dunn. When he said Ottawa, where's the Ottawa? Royal. No, where, which one is that? What are you laughing at? No, I just thought he would. He applied with Peter.
Yeah,
I didn't get the job.
right, I talked him into it.
Oh, okay, then I thought
That
he was coming back.
that was the reason, that's why I'm laughing.
Okay, well,
I've been
that's
trying to get
interesting.
Bill to come to Westmount for 15 years.
Okay, but I thought part of it was he wanted to come back to Toronto. That's not
It
the case.
was, he changed his mind
been our
because his
weekend.
daughter was back here.
And then he had wife problems too, did he
and-
not, or something? Or
Yeah, yeah, he had some wife problems and then he, but
All right, early in the year.
when Ottawa Hunt heard that he was interviewing at Westmount, which he did,
They gave him
they
a
gave
raise.
him a big raise. He stayed in Ottawa. That's exactly what happened.
Well, I always remember Bill because I used to go to
I
the
love
Grand.
it.
I went to the, was it the Grand that he was at? It was the Grand town, wasn't it? Or
Huh?
what is it?
St. George.
St. George, okay.
St.
I went there with Al Greenwood and a couple of Kerry. Well, Joe, every second Tuesday or something, he had this men's league. We'd drive down there, right? And Bill was the curling director, but he also did, dabbled in the ice, of
Yes.
course. So anyway, so he was the one that showed me how to do the dog bone for the nipper. And I looked and we talked it over, and that was in my mind the only way to do it. That's all you could do with a small nipper. It's the only way, the best way. Now you have a big one, doesn't make a difference anymore, right? Who cares?
No.
Yeah, I was mad when they hired him. That was Brad. Brad
Well, he wanted a
Brad wanted,
star. He
Brad
wanted a
wanted,
star.
Brad wanted a name.
Yeah, of course.
So he
Oh,
hired
nothing wrong
somebody
with
who had
that.
somebody who had no
Yeah.
experience doing what he was doing.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah,
But it was a name.
But,
Good for
the
him.
old theories.
Yeah.
Good intelligence should pick it up, right?
It's, yes, Peter did fine,
Yeah,
but Bill would have been better, and Bill would still be there.
probably right there. Better put this in here and I can throw this paper away.
Weren't you retired when Peter got there?
No.
Shortly after.
Shortly
Peter-
after,
Yes, you were leaving, which was the other
Yeah.
reason that we wanted somebody. We knew what they were doing
Yeah.
with us. And I figured, how can you come up with a better resume than, oh, I did St. George's and I did Ottawa Hunt. There is no other two better comparables in Ontario to
So that
to
was,
Westmount.
yeah, you got, yeah.
The kind of person you have to deal with
Yeah,
and whatnot.
yeah.
I mean, I know he had long hair, but anyway. Oh, I was
A little
I
better
was
than
mad.
Damien.
I was
I know
mad.
that. Somebody said to me, I think Damien's gonna play. I went, well, I don't know, but I think it'll be a struggle.
15 years until he finally got somebody. Get Bill to agree to come and do it. And he comes and interviews.
I saw him.
And Peter's there in a beautiful suit, looking
Well,
like
Bill came in looking pretty
looking
good.
like Howdy Doody. And for Bill, he looked
He
good.
looked- I remember him coming through the doorway. He remembered me. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing with that? What the hell are you doing here? I didn't know he was interviewing. I said, what the hell are you doing here? He said, and then you didn't know what to say, right? Like it, not common knowledge, right? So anyway, and I can't remember, but it wasn't about that. And then I realized afterwards it was about that.
That was Brad and I didn't see eye to eye on lots of things. I thought he was a guy that would tell you what you wanted to hear and not the truth. That was a pretty good shot, folks. Nice try.
I haven't seen it.
Let's see what else she's.
Good morning. Flash. Why are we throwing back line?
differential, you can switch it back and forth. And it's funny because what they did is they made a rule that the batters, that you're to switch in, and through the game, you can change boxes. But when you walk on, you have to declare what batter plus you're gonna be in. You had to stay in as to what the batter is.
Wow. Where's my Excel? Wow. Seconds. Really? Too much sugar on top of it. I just wondered if you knew. I want to get some pictures taken from some of the sponsors. 3 weeks ago, I think I did. Okay.
Had to squeeze through there. Players is not.
Someone could have said no, everyone could have stayed in bed an extra half hour.
So we're just waiting for them to start.
Yeah, you need more stuff.
We are very happy.
I'm okay with playing 7 ends and drawing for one.
I'm old school curler all the way.
Somehow I
Make
don't
rock,
think
make
they're
rock
gonna
go away. Yes.
Pretty sure that's not how they're gonna work.
I'm watching John F. again.
We're
gonna think you're drunk.
I didn't understand his,
Let's see.
I thought, okay, obviously that's,
Lots of left, orange lab.
ice management.
And moved out.
Sometimes the better,
It's impossible to see, unless you're 23.
I know what you mean.
And so does I. So I think that's true. Compensates. You can see through the walls, like it.
I can see it right there.
They all lose. They all took that 12. And then they're always asking, does anyone else read anything? And then this one.
Roger's team at 8 o'clock, it's all done by 8.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to each one to start and see how that goes. Yeah, Dan was happy. Oh, Jackson. Yeah, I think I forgot to bring a shirt. Each other's colds anyways. Well, they just use your fingers.
The last draw came down was 28 and a quarter. Oops. I'm just telling you, it's a little, it's,
Off the scale.
actually, well,
Off the scale, maybe.
actually, what's really gonna be fun is,
Watching these people handle it.
no, the kids that I coached, I've tried to teach them to have a release point halfway between the house and the hog line. Okay. Because when you get on good ice, like real ice,
Take it too fast and take it too far.
yeah, they all do look like what you see everybody here, and they're all over the hog line, and they can't throw it soft. Whereas if you learn how to throw it, releasing it early, you get on fast ice, you just hold on to it for a foot or two. Okay? It's easy. And I was watching them struggle yesterday.
Here? This is so quick here
Oh no,
yesterday?
my voice, because
No, but
they're like, oh, I don't like doing it. Well,
Yeah, but here yesterday, right? Second time? Yeah, so it was still almost this, or what?
It wasn't quite square.
It was on 16.
It doesn't exist?
They built a brand new.
It's probably a second faster.
Yeah.
But I'm
Outside temperature's 15, so as long as it holds for a while, then first two draws today are gonna be good.
I'm just loving is being right. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm asking you to do this, guys.
That's kind of what I say when I talk to these guys. You don't do it this way, you're gonna regret it later.
But all of them try to slide the hog line, and then all of them are like, I have to throw the knee down and slow down, and it's like brutal.
It's hard to slow down on this. It must be brutal when you slide that. Must be like, it's like, how do I slide out of this?
Oh,
Kind of like that.
If we, I mean, we can't keep it like this for men's league, unfortunately, right?
Why not?
I don't know. Can you?
It's a lot of assumptions, aren't
Second, third draw. How do you keep it as good as it is after a scrape?
Well, third will be down. Second,
Okay?
third will be down. Manage your pebble size.
Is that how you do it?
Every place is different. You gotta get a feel for what the conditions are. There's no one number or one size. You just What you have to do is read it. Go look at what does it look like on these. You have to read them. What does it look like on these? If it doesn't look right, whatever you're doing, it doesn't make any difference what the number is.
This big fucking clothes.
Did you do that? Did you do that?
Yeah, as I came back across with the nipper, I looked at it and goes, ooh, that's what he was talking about. Don't like the look of that.
Oh, they showed up under there? I thought we scraped them. Well, we didn't scrape them. We didn't scrape them. So I said it was okay because you wouldn't see it. But, oh, well. He did it. He did it.
Or maybe it was at the end. No, you know what it was? We might have scraped up. No, it was, but it was when I walked back across after having finished pedaling, but the pebble came. I kind of looked at it.
Is it on the hack? Or just on the hack area? But there's pebbles on it.
It was the hack area. Oh yeah. No, it would be fine. It was fine.
It's just,
but
the thing is, you noticed it because you knew
I noticed it. Yes.
That's my point about you don't just put the thing down because it's gonna go splotch. So what you do, you come down,
You're already moving. When
yeah,
you turn.
you move it like that, and you come back and just whistle it. Away you go, right? But it's really important to put extra on it because when we scrape in the morning, you take all that dirt off. Okay, because that's where the dirt is. I never use hand scraper. A paint scraper. I never use it.
Are you just like this, or are you all the way across?
No, just like that.
Just like that.
I just like to do a side path.
Because you're just here.
Yeah, who needs it? Oh, we talk. No, there's two different. When I come out.
No, when I was doing the base pebble.
Yeah.
Am I all the way across it,
Yeah.
or am I just in the middle?
No, you want to cover.
Because I want to cover.
You want to cover to the edge. A little bit over is fine. But when you're starting, you don't have to put pebble over here. You just really concentrate on the slide path from the hack to the back line. Is really only that line.
But a longer path like this, you've got to be faster because you don't want to. Do you know what I mean? You don't want it over here, and then over there, and then over there. It's got to. Or no, not really.
That's why I do. I do what I do because I have 10 syllables, so I can't do it the other way. But there is an advantage to what I do is that you don't get a lot of extra pebble on the outside. Most of it's because I never stop a pebble head. Right. And the reason you get a lot on the outside is you have the dynamics of stopping a pebble head. The G-forces when the pebble head stops creates pressure, which pops a pebble out at the edge. So by its nature, you're going to have this.
So by your nature, I should be more in the middle than this because I don't want to stop wide. I want to stop here,
So
which
that
gets
it's gonna
to
end,
there.
Yeah. What you do
what a detail is?
Yeah, it drives me nuts. Did you see what you want to do when you're going down? When you're going down, get it in the light. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
When you're going down, look at the light, see if you can see the pebble landing on the next sheet just enough. And then you know you're right. That's all I care about. So if you use results, that's you don't have to. Everything else before that is just interesting shit. It's the results you have that you're looking for. You can get there a lot of different ways, but if you can get it to 6 inches past this sideline, perfect. That's where you want to be. Who's Joanne playing with? This is senior
That
team or
is Murphy, something Murphy. Janet Murphy,
Okay.
who is has been for years at Mississauga.
Oh, I remember. I recognize
I
her.
don't know if she's still there, but she was the Peter Corner of Mississauga. And that's Lori Eddy on the right, who, with the dark hair. And, oh my God. It's not awful. Shoulders. Mary Childers Bowman.
Sure it is.
It's Mary Childers. Mary Bowman. Mary played with Elsie Gore. I think Lori played with Sherry Madod, the Tournament of Hearts. That's a really good senior team.
Rubbing it in there.
I like the fact that Julie has a lot of beautiful people. She often carries to these people
Yeah.
that carry sit down. One, yeah, I like when
That's not a good sign.
Don't have any things left here. Door seals, trench holders, room holders.
I don't think it really, that one's getting done.
So, what you did this morning, what we did this morning, is that what you would do every morning?
Except the double scrape.
What do you mean the double scrape?
We scraped it twice. I scraped it once and then we
I
scraped
scraped
it
it before I got here?
No, we scraped yours twice.
We did not scrape it.
Yes, we did. I scraped it once and I had you pebble it. You weren't paying attention.
Oh yeah, you know, hang on, no, I'm just like, oh yeah, you did scrape it before I did.
Yeah, and then I had you pebble it and then we watched it, right?
Right,
And
oh, okay.
we checked the blade all the way up and down.
I wasn't here while I was doing the rocks down.
No,
here, and you were running the
you weren't
scrape.
here. Hey,
Right.
You weren't here when you were doing the rocks, right? You were
Right.
doing the rocks. So I like that concentration. Okay, anyway, so yes, we did it. We didn't
Okay,
do the
so are the handles supposed to be
So
like
15
this? Perpendicular to the boards of this one?
I angled. Yes.
I just know,
I know.
I want to know the way
But
you want
I
it.
usually do it that way. Like one goes one way, one goes the other way.
I see. Okay.
I want to do it in the mornings. I like to people feel special. It's been set up for that. You know? The rest of it's
That's
crap.
why I took the rag and wiped all the
That was good.
Well,
Because here I'll give you a little trick.
Glass would be looking
I'll give you another little trick. All those marks, black marks on those handles, there's only one way to get it off. Magic eraser. And that is the only thing that will take that off.
Just put it in there. Just like this.
Solve it. No, you want it. I gotta touch it. It's most of it's embedded plastic handles, or broom handles, right? Or broom heads. And it's just embedded in one. So there's no way to get out there, rub it. Yellow shows everything.
All right, hey, Ari's coming around at all.
The curl should come up slowly but surely. As the pebble wears down, there's a bigger surface area. He's a little wide on the broom.
None of them understand that
313 and
6 by 16 is
that's the number.
like a
Oh,
long time.
well, that's the number in the
Way better, that's kind of shortcut.
Are we happy now?
Did he go to the back of the house? He went to the back of the house, didn't he? Oh, shit. That's not nice. That's not nice, is it? I just was trying to press her up. I think we just
More speed, need more speed. Maybe
Yeah, I should go ask.
29.
I should go ask Rizzo. Speed that a little for you.
How do you like this?
No wonder it was available because it doesn't exist.
That's what I thought.
Got more copy.
Oh, no, I'm just, we're late to get the scores up, so I'm playing catch up, but I better not take
You're just not telling me this.
Where are you loading it?
Well, this thing is pathetic, it's so slow. So I go one there.
John?
Sir.
Hmm?
We've got it running about 28 seconds.
What, got it running what?
28 seconds long.
Is that how, where does that start measuring from? To where?
The log line to stop, log to T. Perfect draw. Right now it's running 27 and a half, 28 seconds.
To get from the hog line to the center?
Which is like absolutely like as quick as any ice in the interior.
Cool.
It's hilarious.
And by lightning, really you mean it doesn't slow down?
It is good. It just goes forever.
Mr. John?
Yeah, so you start the stopwatch when the rock gets to the bottom. You stop the stopwatch when it stops at the other end.
Right.
If it was perfect to the left, it would be 28 seconds. Which is really fast. It's like dry ice.
Because yesterday it was just, up would be going relatively slow. And it would just keep going. It was like it was a little engine that could. It just kept going and going and going. Even though it was going incredibly slow, it wasn't
It's actually
solid.
it's one of the reasons why if you're teaching people how to build a
What was that?
now it's not.
Well,
But
but 25 seconds.
But if you want to teach somebody how to slide and let go halfway between the house and the hog line, because then you can ice those things fast.
Right.
You can wander slide right to the hog line.
Right.
And then they get a nice like this. And you have to adjust everything.
Right.
And that's why they have problems.
I'm not the numbers person.
Like I watched my two young apprentices, Ellen and Nathan yesterday, who I beat last week. And I'm sure I'm skating there was something crazy had to do.
Yep.
It's like I beat him and they're like, I don't like to feel. I don't want to do that. That doesn't make sense. To watch them struggle because they don't do it. What I tried to get them to do, what they were doing when I was coaching. It's like, see, get on good ice, in good competition.
They can do it for us.
I didn't know
That's what's going to happen.
Here.
Thank you.
Wasn't just a laser across the hog line.
Yeah, we should. That's when chaos occurs.
Bob Lichty would be ringing the bell every time.
Center line on sheet one, you're getting behind that
So
corner.
you were
I want to
gonna,
have robotic mopper.
The red
you were gonna
with
give
the
me a
upturn.
new number
Sheet
then?
one?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, behind the
that
corner
one?
guard? That red rock
The
one
big
there?
question
That's
is we'll
good.
have to try to find one that's empty.
I have a little trick that I
And
know
that's
too.
not already.
I have a lot of tricks.
Yeah.
So yes. You can do that whenever you want to break.
Oh, no.
You said you've got a lock.
Oh, no. Well, when they break at the end of this, I guess,
I'm not right. Nothing's probably going to happen much today, so.
no, I'm fine, John. I just happened to be
Yeah.
here, so I said, okay, fine.
313, that's funny. I don't know where I got that from specifically other than conversation. It was there before or something.
In another life, I think it's in the ladies.
Yeah.
It might be.
Could be. Somebody said I'm in the women's locker room. Can you put John Scott in 313?
At least I'm glad I'm not in Guelph where there's 8 sheets to try to look at.
I think that's four
Sheet
feet.
is so slow. The outside is really slow.
It'll be late if you got your speed. If you come across the hot lines with good weight, it'll come over.
Sheet 3 needs more rocks in the house.
Well, they can borrow some from the other sheet. No, they can't. They're all used up. The only one left. Yeah, I love that bocce ball. I hate bocce ball. I never play bocce ball. And I refuse. By the way, John, so you know, on Monday nights I refuse to play bocce ball.
What is that?
That's that. That's that. Down on sheet 3.
I don't do that.
I don't either. So at least we're in the same. Oh, I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble? Are you in trouble? No.
Hi,
Unless somebody
John.
falls. Pretty slippery.
No, I just want.
It's pretty slippery out there.
I guess nothing I can do about that. Well, the ice temperature is quite cold. You think it's slipping? Huh? Wait till later.
Trying to nudge himself to the button.
15-0.
Oops. Overcooked.
It's like if you find a tree, like it's like this is something a mom cannot help you with. Period.
So before the night's
Binoculars? No, I try to carry on one of everything, but I don't have one of those.
help them. Why don't you?
Why would I have?
the intermediate vision.
No, I
I
just
see people do that.
See this with the glasses
Here?
on, but I'm not clear. No, sorry.
Spiels, the prevention, they'll nip and then pebble so that it's the same everywhere, and then they pebble and then they nip again. No?
I've never seen a big fuss. I've never seen the actually make a difference, you know.
So we just
We'll clean up, you know, mop it, pebble it, nip it, you know. I've never seen it make a difference in any significant nature.
I just saw people starting to do it last year.
Or the year before. Well, Rob was doing it here for, I don't know what reason, because.
I don't know.
Well,
That's what I was going to ask
well,
you, is
don't,
why you do
let's
it.
put it this way, you don't pick up any dirt, all the dirt's in the holes. Okay, you never really waste the time, it's not going in the holes. I look at things and say, where's the benefit? I don't see a benefit in that.
Wow. Nice shot.
Now, you're sticking around for this?
Yeah,
Bruce is coming.
I got canceled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing the,
I'll do whatever you want.
mopping, you come around behind the hat, you have to pull the left, hold the left hat, okay? You put it on top of the other one, the left one, on top of the other one, and come around the mop on behind and put the mop over where that hack was. Okay? And it's always best to go on the sheet on that side and roll that way. It's difficult to go that way because you're going into it this way.
You're talking about I come back.
Come down this sheet
and then
you hack up
pass,
that, yeah,
pass
behind,
back
back up
behind
there.
and back up.
Yeah.
If you're looking for me, I'm stepping up for a few minutes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, where he's not quite far, wherever he's going. Hoping for the center line, is it? Yeah.
Always paying attention to the red one, where the red one.
I get some strange numbers on that compressor that don't make much sense to me, so I have to start just getting into that set of norms. For example, the ice temperature is one thing, brine temperature is a different one. The brine to me looks like a bit for the temperature of the ice. But concrete could be thicker, all kinds of possibilities, right? So I don't know if that relationship.
Whatever you're looking at,
holds,
good
right?
luck with it, Karen.
I know the relationship to Westbound, how that works, but I can't know here. So it's gonna take a little bit of monitoring, you know, keep making notes and find out.
You're going to need to know more than I turned it up 3 or 4
Yeah, that would be helpful. Like a specific number board.
Nice.
Comparing it together to just see.
See, right now it says it has temperature 25. That's pretty cool. He says it's slippery up there. I'm not sure.
It was slippery this morning too. The air is a little warmer than it was. Not many people up there working hard for that long, I guess.
The air temperature doesn't usually change as much as the humidity. What did the humidity go to?
58 on the bottom ones and 59 on the big one.
Yeah, but.
So exactly what it was when I went up there.
Yeah, I think we got it set for 55. Yeah, the sausage is ready. The sausage is bringing hot air into the building, which is bad.
Yeah, whenever they, if you do it, they can go through it, like.
In the wintertime, we don't care.
Yeah.
At least the rocks aren't getting out.
No, they certainly aren't.
For these rocks, they're
Correct.
sliding okay.
Correct. I noticing that. So we don't want the sausage ready to stop here.
So I mean, last year,
Because it's bringing in hot air.
yeah,
That's what
so
makes sense.
last year playing there, up till Christmas, sometimes you'd hit a rock and it was going. It was just like 2 feet, that would be it.
Water would fly.
Bing, clunk, literally clunk, okay. I mean, you couldn't hit a rock with a board and if it wasn't hit dead on, it wasn't going out.
Is the facility good enough at Westmount that some of the stuff that the detail that he doesn't pay any attention to, he's going to get away with some of the stuff that he didn't get away with here because of the building differences? Is it a better building? Or no, not really.
The facility is much better than this one, by far,
Yes.
in just about every way.
Still don't understand the bag. Still don't
Screw
understand
things up. Just, it doesn't take much to screw them. What are you gonna say? What?
I still don't understand why it isn't a metal thing and why it's this thing that I've never seen in any
Metal
other
thing?
place in the world.
I guess because it was a skating, figure skating place. I don't, yeah.
You know, why there isn't a pipe coming out there. But it's, why is it this canvas bag as opposed to what it is? I don't know.
It is what it is. We'll spend a lot of time with it.
Stay on schedule.
There's a facility in this heating thing to put a cooler after the dehumidification, so that you stop this happening there. It's cheap. But at the end of the day, if they want to have ice here in August, they're gonna have to do it. Right. I mean, you saw we were struggling in September, right? Can you imagine doing it back in the middle of August? Well, we've been here, so some of the rocks are sweating, like they're dripping on the sheet.
Right. It's a low ceiling.
Yeah, relatively.
But there isn't a lot. It will heat up faster out there. because it was
Westmount wasn't a lot,
less space.
Westmount wasn't a lot higher than that, for sure. Steel beams look just wood. Shot there. You're now on it.
Throw it harder and hit more of it, so you can roll higher and you roll to the side, because he was banging out it soft. They all try and throw hack weight at everything. It's arranged. And look at his face like, holy shit. Still committed house. That one crossed the center.
Disappears,
I
and
have no
then it
reason
comes
to believe
back.
center line is an issue.
I don't know what Jerry's got going on
Center line
with
is.
And
And it's a very
doing
nice
is making sure that I click on it to see that the wheel's turning, and then I just sit there and wait, and then it'll go off, and then it'll come
As
back.
soon as you see rock crossing the center line, you know you got a big crowd.
I think I'm keeping up to date, sort of.
Not crossing.
If they refuse to cross center, you know you got a big crowd.
The pace
said the
this
same.
I really like.
They don't do any pattern that doesn't have a
Donuts and
center.
coffee.
It's either 3 or 5 percent or no
Okay,
4s.
so I'm supposed to be doing this newsletter, right? So I was saying, well, okay,
Why would you do a 3?
Richmond had done it for last year, whatever. What I'm
Bring the sand down.
I'm
One is
between,
settled.
like I produce my own magazine, right? But I do it through a lady who does the setup. Now
You
the
do a
question
7 to
is,
level the sheet because the
does
7
the
takes
club-
you to the sidelines.
is the club willing to spend a little bit of money on this?
The 7 takes the
What's the
side.
We never have in the past.
One down the middle.
2 here, 2 here. 2 here, 2
Yeah,
here.
because I think it's, the reason I'm saying that.
You can
is
go both ways. You can go inside out or outside in. Depends what you're trying to
I
deal
don't
with.
have the same
You go
skills.
5 in the middle of the blade is first the center.
Or the,
Yeah.
And then works the middle of the blade.
3 or 4
Yeah.
inches, you know.
It's, there's holes in the blade. I usually
So
go
the
number 3.
lady that I have do my stuff,
You
asked
go
her
over
what it
two.
would be.
That's
She
all
said,
you're trying to do.
well, we could do an initial one.
And then you go out to the edge of the sheet like
Layout. And then once we got that layout done, then it pretty well, you can
If it's
just
stuck there, it's not worth it.
bring it in or out, you know, as needs be, so. All right,
I checked
well,
the side
I'm just trying to
on 6.
figure it out as to, hey, do we want to do it?
Bring it to KiT.
Well, Dan is on the committee, so he should bring it to the board.
Okay. We're like, Dan. It's too early in the morning. Yeah, if he can bring it, yeah, that's what I would do, bring it to the board. I would have him send it to Katie and Ashley to start, so they have an idea of it, and then they might have better guidance than I do on it. I'm not sure what their thoughts would be.
Okay. That's why I brought the camera today, to hopefully get a
Alright, so he's
couple
going
of
to the
photos,
edge of
maybe
the, edge of
winning
the
or
12 foot.
just a group photo or something like that.
Where's he going? You looking
Trying,
here?
yes, he's trying to end up on the GA.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue my pro shop work.
So it should be
Before
behind
he
the red
needs the
rock.
iPad, bring it to the-
Not quite.
How is that doing now? Is it really under control or not?
It's,
She didn't really need to speak that.
I wouldn't
What it
say,
does once you get outside
I
the
would
edge.
say the inventory management.
I see your
We have a lot of
your
inventory.
sponsorship.
And then when COVID hit, it didn't help.
Yeah.
But outside of
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know,
Sort of back
because I
up.
used to only work
We've been working on like we had hundreds of repairs.
and I realized
Oh, I think we're probably down in between 400 repairs against now. but
everyone gets stronger.
We haven't bumped heads really in
Good
years.
job. Called it well.
So
They do have a life.
yeah. So
Rising
we were a
tall.
little. That was one of the. So a lot of our inventory stock is in that, And we
Sorry,
changed
not
a little
sorry.
bit of the approach.
Right.
That's basically a liability.
Yeah, and Deb was great with the members with it, but like she like making
How long is this?
retail.
Yeah. I know.
Plan to make
Carrying the inventory for
Nice
some
wall.
years and all that. Like, yeah, we were selling anywhere between 45
It's
and
hard to
50
get that.
but cash held up in a lot of that inventory. We weren't making enough margin, so we're working on it. We're literally, Amanda's taking over and it's gonna revamp the pro shop.
Yeah, it doesn't stand out. You know, it's just there.
But like it's well known in the area that we have it. Like we have it.
Just love the extra.
I don't know the
Saying the
percentage,
exact
but I
same
know
thing
there's
they
a
say.
portion of sales.
From a different,
100%.
from a different note. And especially if it's a male or female. Like sometimes. Honestly, it even works the other way.
Like John feels calls all the time. So Ayers and Elmira.
Sure, well, when they come in here for the exchange.
Well, even just
Amazon.
there's
Chinese.
Hey, I know you love it.
That is a cool movie.
Three different
It
sets.
helps.
Three different sets.
So like 4 viewers, but unless you like,
Unfortunately, a little bit
unless
shorter.
they follow you.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned if you
Well, you know what? I should get on. I'm tired of all that. So I've got some.
All of a sudden, you set up that for a couple of things. Oh, now I see Justin.
Fix that. Apparently, it's been like that for 5 years.
Spot. Like you just throw the one. Well, the first event we had 2 different accounts going.
The guy's not a cocker either. I didn't realize that. I just noticed it.
Yes. He wears a hat sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't see it sometimes.
Yeah.
They win.
We're used to it, right? Who cares as long as it works, right?
Unless they do about an 8-ender, I don't think.
No, well, it's only the 4th end, right? So,
Oh.
yeah. Start at the same time as we did. But, they were starting.
Open with the 4 and the 4.
Yeah.
Just keeps going.
Ever ready?
Ever ready, buddy?
What's your funny?
Chocolate really drunk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Maybe we should go do that.
Oh no, this is what happens when you tell people.
Check the having been burnt once. Check the total solids this morning, first thing. That was good.
Did you?
I did.
Was it this morning?
7. How'd you do 7? And I didn't really clean the glass or do anything. I think fancy executive style.
Just threw a 9-second.
Does Owen eat them? I won't eat it if Owen doesn't eat it. That's my new rule.
Inside out, going to the boards.
There's a lot of healthiness in that one.
Okay.
Ooh.
The chocolate peanut butter ones are
That's
pretty
usually
good.
the sheet.
They are good.
That was good. I haven't yet. I was going to then just got lost.
I'm minded to see if she dumped it.
Yeah.
So, pretty good player.
There's one I missed there. Corner drill. 4.
There's some pretty,
These guys are good.
there is some pretty precise drawing going on both of these teams here.
Very nice.
Over what? Across the center line to get there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all of these, yeah.
Gee, we should have stuck with level. Should have stuck with level. Some people have said that.
They have said that. They may have. That picked right out of his hand as soon as he let go of it.
Really?
On 2.
Oh, on 2, that was the light one, I didn't see much.
Oh, because we didn't get hammered, right?
Did they pick up 4 on 2?
Yes.
Something like that.
Did they just pick up what?
Hit it on this side.
Was it 2 or 3?
It looked like it might have been 2.
2.
Yeah. No.
I was kind of going back.
Yeah.
What was the last shot I
Yeah,
saw?
right hand side.
Yeah, he made a nice drive, but he had a second.
So, when it gets this quick, what are you worried about from wanting to watch what it does in the second half?
Because I know it's relatively cold. I don't
Because the ice temperature is cold.
Yeah.
You're not
It's
worried
gonna
about
stand up.
breaking down. If
Hope
we
you're
were
not.
at 26, you'd be worried.
No, we're at 24 and a half, 25. Given where it came from, right? What the hell did we start at? 27 something? Well, it hasn't significantly moved before, so it's like half a, maybe a half.
Yeah, it's about the same.
No, that was good.
So pebbles standing up because the ice temperature is cold. Is that right?
Yeah.
And is there some magic temperature that you're putting the pebble on at?
That discussion.
The temperature that you're putting it on at?
Yeah, we had that discussion. Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, you forget. Again, you forget.
No, you told me pebble size. You didn't tell me.
Yes, I did. You're not listening. See, obviously, I have to go over this a couple times.
Sure. What was the?
Okay, what I said, it doesn't make any difference what the numbers are. Look at the
Money.
So I did answer that question. Pebble size and the temperature and everything will depend on what it looks like when it's ground. If I see the right appearance of the sheet, that's the right temperature. I don't care. It could be 250 degrees if it shows up there, right? You understand what I'm saying?
I do, but nowhere in there did you say the pebble that the temperature that I used was 97.
Well, you didn't ask me for a specific today. Well, you had to rephrase your
That's what I
question.
asked.
No, I don't think so. I didn't hear it that way.
Okay, you heard in
Well,
general.
I do find it
And
Yes,
whereas
I did.
was asking specifically, what did you put it on at?
Aha, 110.
because it looks like
And
if you
why
get
did you
the
use
first sentence,
110?
you get 2, it looks like you got 3.
Because it needs to be as tall as possible.
If you'd used 115, it would have been flatter because it would take longer to cool.
Somewhat, yeah, somewhat.
30.
I use it one, no, I never get that, I never get that hot, by the way.
I was
never
just
get that
trying,
hot.
more I was asking.
Yeah.
The higher you get,
The smaller the
flatter
pebble.
it gets.
First of all, the smaller the pebble. Number one. And it's not necessarily flatter because there's the Mpeba effect. Look it up, Mpemba. Okay, once you get a very small, your dot, when you draw it's a certain size, certain shape, it will freeze instantly. No, volume will freeze instantly. The bigger the volume, it starts to slow down and freeze. So you can use different temperatures if your pebble is small than you would if your pebble is large. It takes a little bit of finagling. And the other thing too is if your ice temperature, it's not my fault. If the ice temperature is really warm, you put a cold pebble on it. Because you've got the two things going on. You can't afford to have warm here and warm there. So you're gonna get a mole hole. You're gonna get the best pebble you can get, which is a tube, would be a hot dog stand. Because then it would never change unless it's inches. Right? It doesn't happen. But that's what you want. So what you're really looking for is the tallest triangle. That's where the base pebble comes in.
And that's the idea, is that's why we're nipping it off
Just the
here,
top.
because that's where it's most pointed.
Actually, no. The reason we did it was just to make the first thing faster. Because when you pebble, not all those dots are not all the same size. Pretty well. Not all. So the ones standing up taller than the other ones are going to slow the ice down in the first thing until the rocks crush them flat, right? So what we do, take the nipper and settle that. Right? What we do is just clip off all the ones that are tall, right? And then first thing is fast. I couldn't wait. I got the last one. You're doing what? You're grinding rocks. You're doing what? What's the matter with you?
12.5 second hit.
12.5 second hit. Really call that a hit? Did punch it out of the house?
Yeah.
No shit.
Punched it to the 12.5 seconds and it punched it to the boards.
Like the fate with the little
It
flag.
stopped it
Oh,
so it was
Velcro?
gonna touch the boards.
That was 15. 16 doesn't make sense.
Now I'm gonna walk around the compressor room. See what's going on.
In this scenario, I like the one you make. Or can you hit that yellow and move along that other yellow? They're just
Wow.
what do they do if you make that draw? You hit, you give them a chance to hit and roll back though. They might have a double. Do I open?
You're gonna hit and roll away.
Right, but if you don't hit and roll perfectly. That's what I mean. That's why I like the shot. I think the error is bigger on this one. She could be a little heavy. She could be a little light. How do you? I don't see a
Jan.
double where. I don't see a double where both are red.
Jan?
Get out.
Jennifer?
Yep.
Is Owen still in school at Brock? Or is he
You're
done?
saying don't tap
He's
back.
still there?
Second, tap back for their second year. I
Second?
think they just call it straight third year.
Okay.
He's still U20.
Okay. Owen Henry. I know he, okay. I knew he was young, but I didn't know he was.
He can grow facial hair than ours can. Just saying.
What's that?
He can grow facial hair than mine can.
Oh, I hope so. You're only losing one.
Well, no, I knew when I started coaching again that he didn't play his last year of U18. He played U, yes.
If you
So
take
I-
one of these
I-
guys,
Yeah.
There's no offense to yourself. It's just like 2 times the size.
Is he still playing like semi-pro golf? No?
Ours is
Done with that?
forward, back. Not going far. Spin off and you're also move forward to the.
Which back yellow, the one on the back button or one on the back tee? Because I think back button is hit by the other red all day.
We should call him and ask.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they clean up the rocks, run out there.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's call it time out just for our sake. Can you just throw this here? It's just trying to rip it in. Just for the exact same
She
shot.
go wrong more than you think you
Oh, no, she's going the other way. She's gonna freeze on. She's freezing on top.
What does your screen say, Kim? Oh. No. I can do Google Translate. Hold on. Do this. It just froze. Do this. Do a picture. And then translate. It translates, yeah. That's beyond my to tell them that. There's a camera. They're probably, because they want to know it's Do we know what that means? Anybody?
Michelle, it's John Thompson, it's 9:20 Saturday morning. Do you want to give me a call so I can respond to your text?
What do you think it is? Cancel and okay?
519-498.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for
I'm not really for just the cancel for the last one. I would probably hit the left button.
Yeah, he texted and said he thought he'd be good for 4 o'clock, but.
No, I have to get the camera.
I think it's Japanese.
Send me a text.
Well, here, camera, sir.
Can you figure out which buttons you just push to help people?
You could make it 3.
Japanese to English, close, low power mode and close. So low power, but they're plugged in. Well, put low power mode.
When the first day
Unplug you
There, there, try that. Oh, good, thank you, you fixed it.
His jolly just wasn't.
You're welcome.
Now that you know it's
Well,
low power.
I probably kicked it. So maybe,
You broke
maybe
it.
I broke
You
it and
broke
fixed
it, now you fixed it.
Yeah, well, just,
So 5 symbols, 3 beats, okay, we're canceled.
Have you ever put money on a betting site before? No.
and I'm not making an account, I'll give somebody cash to, like, I'm not okay. Also, I'm thinking for tomorrow, it's good action.
Should I do some research? You're going with the Raiders? Who do the Raiders play?
Who they even play? They gotta be middle of the pack.
They're 1-1. They just beat the Ravens last week, so.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Oh, the Raiders play the worst team in the league, so.
Perfect.
You gotta go all the way. You'll have to go spread, but that's okay. What sport are you most into? You can bet. It just has to be a soccer game. There's soccer, preseason hockey, college football. You're not into, you don't watch any sports or what?
No, I would say, well, not really. I'll watch hockey. It's not like I'm watching
This one's close. King's got 4-6.
We need about 5 more. That'd be expensive. It was everything I love. It's killing me. See, cherry juice is the best.
Like she has like her first stage right now, first stage. She's getting like really good evaluations. They're like, oh, you're good with the patients. And soft as well. Like she's very able to explain to them what's going on.
That's curly.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, you get better at it, but some people have it really easily. Like a lot of physical therapy, it's a lot of like how you're gonna talk to the patient, how you can explain things.
I'm just trying to look at like
How you're gonna make them get on board with the plan.
here right now.
Give them the tools that after,
Go to word sheet
like
one.
after their injury,
How
they
about
can
everything's
manage
backwards?
other things like
It is backwards.
they're saying
Everything's
double.
backwards.
Why is that?
Because it's Dylan's phone, he's left-handed. Like it's, I just know, now you gotta go back to the right again. Whoa. Okay, that's good, that's good.
It's like 6 out of 10.
Wow, that's strange.
I just noticed it too.
I'm like, everything happens.
It's probably been like that all year.
Next thing you know, you pick up. Start
We have
playing
10 people
start
losing
feeling sore.
quickly.
Well, that's your indicator.
They're dropping like flies.
Play fewer games. You know, you don't have to. Like, I don't need you to come.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I don't need you to be coming back.
It's also easy.
We're gonna have patients. So, like, we're gonna be busy. So, like, I need to, like,
The 6 of
make
us.
sure that he's happy. That's a lot of what you learn. Just with patients, takes a lot.
So it's totally back. That's so
Weird.
out here. It's coming down the ice.
Right, so when you go back to look at news, you're gonna do that backwards. How is that possible? Unless he's got his, on mirror. Something maybe changed your animal bear trying to break the screen.
Yeah, I might have did something new. I think 5 minutes ago.
That's bananas.
Wait a minute. You throw it with me?
I don't know how the big dudes do it, so that's something they bring back.
They're in the pipeline. We can't cancel the order.
I wonder if they.
It's also the same spot.
should remember people not standing on the walkways because they're slow. You're just getting more. So the right around the hack right now is getting really flat because they're standing on the walkway. And it's worse on edge sheets because they tend to walk stand at the side. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it gets up to like 36 degrees. Step back on the ice again.
It's 16-7 to the top of the rings right now.
What are we playing on? 5?
2.
No, I meant cheat 5th end, right?
Yes. 6th end.
6. What'd you say it was? 15?
16-7
Oh, 16.
to the top 12.
Okay, compressor says 34. Sorry, 30, 20, 24, something. Pretty good. So right now, she's 24, 6, 5.
They still have the roll this way, so you might as well sit 2. Let them go that way.
So there should be 8 foot.
But your roll is the 4, so
16.5.
They wanted me to, first of all, they wanted me to cover just the hack area, just like they do in, you know, the half and 4th end, a couple of stuff. But the 2 skips, 2 skips said, well, I don't know, there's a problem. I said, okay, but I'm not doing it.
Somebody wanted you to
Yeah, however, what's she's standing at the back there.
What's wrong with Janet Murphy?
Yeah, Janet.
You're the Iceman now?
She
I'm
said
the Iceman, I guess, well, I'm something like that.
John Scott.
John, nice to meet you.
I'm one of the conveners for the
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
Afternoons?
Thursdays.
Yeah, good for you,
Well,
John.
Tuesday morning?
I don't know if you remember me, John Thompson. Didn't we do the Briar stats together in 1986? Or was it a different John Scott?
It's a different John Scott, but it's nice to know that.
You look a little different than I remember.
1986?
1986 when Briar was
Here? No.
okay.
No.
Different John Scott.
1986. Where was I? I was in Ottawa at the time. I was in another career.
There was a John Scott who was a member here.
No, I know the one you mean.
Yes.
But no. But it was nice to be recognized that I'm not.
well, if you're up by a couple, it doesn't matter.
I want to get
So
a picture.
what did
Oh, you don't.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know.
so what did Janet ask you?
Wanted to, maybe a couple of hacks.
Because
Yeah, up by 3 with hands on it. Love that scenario.
Right, and I said, because they're standing on the walkway. Too many people on the team are standing on the walkway. It's one thing that Skip's standing back there, but you start the whole team walk because you got
the side.
side that can stand there, right? The carpet's 20, 30, 35, 36 degrees. Oh, you stand there for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, next thing you know.
Like they're doing, walking up and
Yeah,
down the side.
exactly.
Oh,
Should stay on the ice.
interesting. Hey, good, thank you. How are you?
Hey, Nathan. It's just same thing as you have to
So,
Polish Schneider.
how was your draw weight? It's quick.
Better in the night
Not
game
again.
than the early morning game.
It's
played
running.
again.
It's
Pretty good.
yeah, it's really quick.
That's perfect.
This is why I'm teaching them how to release it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. My draw weight last
Give
time.
yourself some slow down there.
I just need to work on hitting the tolerance a little bit more. I'm not using my supers as much as I could be, especially since it's so quick with such supersets. We had the game that we played against Spencer and what was this? Mark Keane on sheet 1. Super pathy, and if it wasn't the one draw path,
What do you mean it was super bad?
like the speed was consistent nowhere. The outside end was running like I was looking at 15, 14.5, but not like super quick. Then the inside outs were running like 13 seconds. So slow.
13.
Like Evan had a draw that he had a guard, a corner guard.
He's running almost 16.5 seconds right now.
Evan
That has been the whole game.
No, Medora had a corner guard Teddy hard, and he threw less on his second one on an outside end, and he threw it through. Like,
That was fun.
yeah.
There's a considerable amount of less skills.
It's good. We just want consistent ice because all these guys are more experienced at reading people than us.
Trust me, the ice is consistent. I'm gonna guess that it's the thrower.
What do you
not throwing it quite consistently, like coming out, I'm guessing with Evan.
Are they gonna make that?
Probably coming out, yeah, there. I mean,
How they did.
he's probably
Sounds like
coming
saying
out
once you sweep
too
him,
hard,
I get to call
slowing
line
down,
game,
and he's
so.
adjusting his
Oh, yeah.
speed
Yeah.
instead of coming out soft and at a constant speed.
Yeah,
and
he was
adding a little bit.
I was thinking
That's my guess.
maybe putting Oliver at ice.
Because the ice is.
Oliver's so good at
Anyways,
soaking.
today it's.
But like our game last night, it was quick. Like we played a game at like
Oliver,
45. We were at the late.
I saw it watch.
all four of us, but he's comfortable watching that.
I watch all your games.
Yes, I thought we played.
Good.
Oh, filthy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Good.
That's,
I'm totally fine.
what classes have you got?
Calculus,
Playing with somebody who can open
physics, and computer science.
And that's not a heavy load. Not for you.
No, it's the perfect amount of work. It's like, it's much more stimulating than high school. A lot. It's interesting.
Physics, calculus, algebra, all in one term is a lot to me. That's great. Good for you.
But I'm thinking, it's only 4, right? So we have time to cook, right? Instead of 5, which is what I was thinking. But I think that, I think I'm looking through next time every 5 years before like just 4 through the whole thing. Because 4 is very valuable. I'm curious if I get my degree.
Well, other than it costing an extra year. That's, yes.
Oof, nice shot.
We did that with Noah for Rockland.
Yeah.
Yes. We, through the entire thing, she's taken one less course at Trinity than anybody else. So they because the plan was to take 5 years instead of 4 to do it anyway. When's your birthday? You're an early in the year.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's getting a lot slower at all.
Hey, Jake is throwing back. Jake Horgan is throwing back.
Yes.
Is that not interesting because his brother's on his song? Like Skip and he's always played against him.
Yes, that's definitely a change. I think it's a good change because. He's just laughing. I always thought he was a better player than his brother anyway.
Who's the other guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible. You're going up to $20 for both of our legs. This is all my fault. Ollie.
It is a different
It's a different sign?
Here, why don't we try the bottom?
No, I think it's a different message, maybe something else.
I'm fine with a $20 parlay.
We have to translate
For me.
That's gonna be one big party.
Maybe it's like a tar, bro.
That was our first message, and then once we plugged it in, then we got working again.
You know Japanese?
Matt is playing
Oh, is it
with.
saying it again?
I have a friend that knows him.
It's not the
Want me to
same.
call him in?
It's the same.
I don't know.
It's surely the okay button.
I don't know.
Well, we thought the other one was canceled, but it was.
Maybe
I
something
think you
from
can
up north.
scan it and
That's what we're
It's
trying to
John,
do.
so it could be somebody from anywhere.
He's smart sometimes.
And the Horgans are probably not living up north for residency purposes. Aren't you restricted to one person outside? Yeah, so they'll have registered. They'll be living someplace.
No, it's gonna
in
close
Toronto or
that message.
Peterborough or North Bay or someplace in the south.
I'm gonna
So
go.
this person on the left could be from anywhere probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna go put myself in the locker room.
See ya.
when they're watching back, they're gonna listen to us contemplate whether to touch the button.
I think that'd be really impressive.
He texted, I was like, oh, did you get food poisoning? And he's like, yeah, I had some Indian food on the way home.
Okay, no, it
That he left in his van during the day or something? Yeah, that was a bad choice.
I would have been heartbroken if it was Chuck's, because that's my favorite
Oh,
place.
yeah. You guys will all be down out.
Yeah. Alright, Paul, have fun by yourself. Yeah, can you come please? Bring your kid. We'll babysit them. Oh, I was thinking you throw buddies, but still sweep their rocks. Yeah. Just get some more reps following my rocks and stuff.
They're trying to roll us. Yeah, they were trying.
That's safe.
It kind of looks like just recording.
The difference between 11 and 5 and 12.
Oh, I was gonna say. But no one
I guess the good news with this one is technical distance. Oh, they're just so good. I'm kind of happy we lost.
Just short of the rank 17-1-6.
Got to sleep in. Yeah.
Right? The yellow.
Make it look like a triangle.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. 3 chances to get it.
It could be a 75, but just the 100 was a little bit bigger than the last one. The one on the other side. So we got the same.
I find it hard to believe it was running 13 seconds. 13? I'll believe I was saying it was running 37 seconds.
Last night. Oh, during the day? I think it might have just
Their daytime.
Oh, I see. Where did you watch it if it wasn't? Did you see that?
I didn't.
Probably before the end.
When was I here yesterday in the morning, wasn't I?
I wasn't here.
Yes, I came yesterday morning after I dropped Carrie at the airport.
Yeah, she was in the other day.
Yeah.
It is way better.
I thought the extra 4 inches kind of feels different.
Kevin, how fast did it get?
Really?
It was good. It was really good last
Did it
night.
stay that way through the whole day?
Yep. We late then most of the sheets were off, and I had a draw in the pocket. It was so quick.
Last night?
Yep.
It was a nice shot, by the way. I watched it.
Mine is terrible.
They weren't even close.
No.
That counts. They're only good at
I think everyone was expecting it to slow down a little bit. It's maybe like a foot slower, but it's still up to speed for that.
What, you called timeout,
How's
what
the
else
body
were you
feeling
looking
this
at?
week? Been 2 games?
I don't know, we hadn't used
Or you
one.
just wanted to talk?
Yeah, we hadn't
Yeah.
used one.
I
We
woke
hadn't
up
used
and
it
I
yet, so we might as well.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm a little sore.
Tim always likes to chat. So.
Mentally sore. You guys give me some. I'll do it. You kind of reminded me of Alex. Alex would never hit the broom at lead, but I knew that, so I'd always give him one side was like 2 feet off, and the other side was like a foot off, so just give him more ice.
No,
It's like just don't change.
I'm not doubting my own work. I'm just telling you that it's definitely not difficulty going across the center. If it is, it's because of a release problem, not a...
But spins into that.
Yeah, if you set it back, it'll sit there for a while. Imagine where you're lying.
Yeah, right. The ice is fast enough that there's no doubt. If you're not releasing it properly, it's going to run.
Well, if you're a betting man, you would have bet.
It will if you let it go over there. Okay.
Maybe the other two.
Or even if you're on the yard, you can make it for them.
But they're still good. Yeah, they're great.
We're gonna try to get you got all three. Bruce here, you got you in here, so we'll just fly as soon as I get it.
What do you want me doing? What do you want?
Well, so you think your next one on the nipper or the hopper?
I don't care. Don't forget you wanted to turn the nipper down. So it's not sliding. I'll slow down and make sure.
Well, you know,
I know where the big
I'm sure it'll
just make it.
You know what? Once we're into something
I agree. I think it's why don't you just leave 30
I was planning on I mean, I'll make a tiny, maybe I'll tiny adjustment so much.
when I took it off, I didn't do anything to case. I picked up there was some
Hang it up first to get the excess off, then put it out. And then once you finish, you have that little spongy cord on it. You can lift up the guard.
I think this is a good start.
Okay, well, I would send an email to you, boss.
Not gonna hurt it. There's gonna be some there. It's better to get rid of it. If you don't do it,
My advice is
Might as well learn how to do it right. You
Yep.
won't have to ask again.
well, the problem, I told you, the problem with
Yeah, I did a
air
reverse
putting it
then,
on
but
the ice is it freezes it. Then
We're
you
playing
do
good,
it.
yeah, so as much as us.
First time we saw it, so frozen, so much ice, it wasn't doing
and
anything.
then I would message.
They're both of them are solid. Ice. Like clear, not snowy, like clear.
That's how they passed us. They won big ticket fastest. Yeah. One time, Monster
So finally they.
I told Scott that. I said, we quit because of you.
And so there's no longer existence. Just to go through
And
the
Oprah does
changes.
Like John's gonna.
So laborious.
27 and
hours on
Go.
Yeah, down 3 without me too.
Alrighty.
report.
As soon as I see another sheet, we're out.
Anyway, the guy came over today.
Oh, we have to go out?
Yeah.
One red.
Bruce, you want a nip or mop? You want a nip or mop?
Oh, okay.
John's a good nipper. John's a good little nipper, so I'll get you the mop. We'll just wait one more sheet off.
Yeah.
Matt, you want us to get going as soon as practical?
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
After the only we're actually kind of on time. Well, we actually played last time. Was a game watch at the time.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm telling you, it was good.
It's like massive. It's not Robert.
Maybe this guy. Is he today?
Yeah. I heard them say they were 3 in a row to win.
I mean, he's really good.
I don't see yes.
100%. Yeah. We're gonna throw it hard. Be close.
Well, 6 off.
Throw it hard and be in the area code.
12. I love 7.
We're not going to do it.
This is
Yeah, that's
done.
not staying close.
It's even better
Takes
when
half
you-
the
Okay, that's,
It's even better when
well, we got the draw, we're getting close. We're further away, I guess.
I just leave
Further
it.
away from, we'll drive for 5 minutes, yeah. But, yeah.
Underneath,
You don't want to leave because it's
maybe
clear.
just draw once there's an extra drop, and just hit the next drop.
And that's
It was good last night.
10:30. Give me a score sheet.
Scratch it on, but keep your undefeated record.
As a coach, winning is always
That's what happens when you win though.
Oh, just like.
Your device.
If we lose, what are we gonna do today, coach?
So whatever they did,
dropping out of the
whatever they did yesterday, 4 o'clock game.
Watch it now. Could I
give it a month? Did Pebbles course it wasn't.
Yeah,
they can't keep up.
4 years later.
Hang on, I'm exactly.
I don't know what happened. The dog did it.
no, it's
But.
All right.
Apparently not terrible.
That side? This side seems to crawl more. Just say whatever. Going away. Yeah.
Look at that score, we're on 5. Like on 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. We've had a bunch of overcalls on the shots there actually. But
Right now
mostly
they have
draws,
16
so
on.
it's kind of hard to tell.
We waited outside here to pick you up, but just too late. Merge.
No, they were late. They're the bozos again. Oliver's gonna have to open up his first betting account. Have you ever bet online before? Nope. No. Yeah, that's what Paul said.
Yeah. It was harder to call.
I'll do it.
Because you had to call it on the river. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I.
I'm just not giving you guys money.
Yeah.
That money's not going to the
Online, you know.
Yeah. That's the issue. So as long as it waits on time, it should be alright.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the more juju.
I could probably just get a free bet.
Probably. Yeah, you definitely could. I could refer you on FanDuel. It's free money for you too.
Yes, G2's the only one who's actually matched. Well, both sets are subs. Both sets suck. Doesn't matter what. Yeah, it's that time. And 6, they just no shoot.
Rocks are fine.
6 and 8. Because last night.
So I didn't coach, but I heard you. Oh, you were there? Oh.